Hi everyone. I'm glad you can make it today. With everyone in different places and it's hard to get together a meeting, it's great that I get to meet with you via video. I'm going to take you through the sales promotion materials for the Ready, Set, Read Summer Reading Program. This is again for the library board and for other members of my staff to see what we will be working on this summer when it comes to promotional materials to support our summer reading program. Again, this is prepared for the Barron Public Library, and it has the promotion materials in it that we'll be using this summer. Our objectives for this summer are to first look for those loyal and repetitive users to create those promotional tools. Hi everyone, welcome library board and staff members. These are the promotional materials that have been created for our summer reading program, Ready, Set, Read, for the summer of 2016. Since we all can't get together in the same place, I thought this would be good to record a video of what our objectives are, what the plan is for it, and some of the materials that we are able to use for it. So first of all, let's look at objectives. First, we have 4 objectives to look at. Our first one is for our loyal and new users and promotional tools that will reward them for their use of the library. We want them to be rewarded every time they use the library, whether it's taking a book home or after so many times receiving a prize for participating. For those users who are looking for their value and their use in time, we're going to encourage them to read and bring in information and use the library. We're going to use things such as coupons and prizes to promote that. For non-users and actually all users, we're going to promote the use of our website and other tools that will help them know where the information is and how they can get it. And finally, we want to increase circulation by 5%. We want to create people using the library and visiting it by 5%. And finally, participation by 5% over last year. So we want more people using the library this summer than we did last year. How are we going to do that? We're going to be using some promotional tools to help get the word out. The plan is this. In March, we're going to be creating the promotional tools to be used for the summer reading program. Actually, I will be doing that and have done that, and you will see some of them here. In April, the materials will be printed off and organized so they are all ready for distribution. We don't have to wait till the last minute. In May, coupons will go out to the schools during the summer reading presentations that we give at our elementary schools throughout the county. A photo contest will be announced and promoted with the contest ending July 31st that promotes reading and taking a photo of where you read. We will also have a sample poem writing display at the Spring Expo, which is usually in May, to show them what activities are like when they do come to the library. And finally, a promotional poster that is put out and around town to promote why the library is a great resource in our community. In June, as the reading program gets started, we'll have a passport handed out with the registration materials that encourages them to attend a library at least 5 times this summer. Does not have to be our library, can be any of the 6 libraries in Barron County. Also, if they write a review, they can get a 50 cents off a fine or a future fine by writing a review of a book they've read. Also, the punch card. It's available when they start activities and coming. If they attend activities 5 times, they get a prize for it, which we hope to have it being a book. In July's the reader size slogan will be sent out, encouraging people to exercise their mind, not just their body. And also a 5K walk for reading is held to raise money for our children's area upstairs and the refurbishing of it that we are doing. Also in July, a book drive will be held for the Friends of the Library book sale, and also to raise and collect money and books for people to start creating their own home libraries at home. And finally, in August, we'll wrap up the summer reading program and evaluate the promotional tools. And that's our schedule. So what do these promotional things look like? Well, here's the first one. Ready, Set, Read, Sign Up. This is the coupon that will go out in May to our summer reading program presentations. If they bring in this coupon, they'll get a reading race kit. What will be in that reading race kit? Well, it will be a bag containing things that they need to have a good reading summer. This is our photo contest. Take a picture of the book you're reading in your favorite reading spot, a unique reading area, or with a reading pal. And then they can send the photo to our email, and we can, and including a description, and we will have a voting contest on it to pick which one is the best. That contest ends August 1st, 2016. Our next one is the passport we were talking about handing out at registration. This is our Ready, Set, Read Barron County Reading Passport. They are going to visit each library in Barron County. They can visit one library 4 times, but they still have to go to another library. Or they can visit all 5 to 6 libraries and get a stamp at each one. Once they've gotten 5 stamps, then they can turn it into their home library for a prize. We will be putting prizes together for each library to have at their site to support this. This is to get people understanding and realizing that you can attend any of the libraries in Barron County and use the same library card. During this time too, we will have a display that we can use in several different places, including the library, but on the schedule is to use at the Spring Writing or Spring Expo. That is the sample poem writing. We will have a display that people can try writing different kinds of poems, such as a dictionary poem where you choose a word and write a poem about that dictionary word. Acrostic poems where you take a word and you write about it. Blackout, where you're blacking out words on a page to create a poem. Or my favorite, the spine poem, where you put books in a pile and you make a poem out of the spines for that. So this is to demonstrate how coming to the library, what kind of activities they might experience on our daily activities that we have during the reading time. Since they will be doing daily reading activities, to reward them for coming regularly to these, we'll have a Be Active card. If they get 5 punches, they get a book. So if they come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they get 5 punches. If they come Mondays off 5 Mondays, they'll get a book. So this is a way for them to be active and get a reward for coming and participating with us. This is our book review, 50 cents toward fines or future fines. So if they write a review, turn it in, they will get on their record that credit for that 50 cents just by writing a review of a book they're reading. This is our PR poster. It talks about how many things are shared between libraries in Wisconsin, how many people attend the summer reading program, and how more people visit libraries in Wisconsin than either, let's say, a Brewers game or, and I don't have it on here, but actually more than a Packers game even. So this poster would be up and around just to get people remembering and thinking that the library is a great place to be and that our summer reading program is going on. So, reader size. This is to get people thinking about the word reader size. What does reader size mean? Well, it's reading for the mind, since it's like exercise for the body. So reader size, exercise your mind 3 times a week and you will be a healthy reader. This is just to get that word stuck in people's head and talking about what it means. So we need to not only exercise our minds, we need to exercise our bodies also. So we will have in July a 5K walk for reading. We'll raise money for our children's area renovation that we started this spring to bring in more activities and more furniture and more books to that area to get it up and in great looking condition. We'll do this on a Saturday in July and have a 5K walk just around the library area here. Also in July, on the 16th, we will have our annual book sale, but this one will actually be a book drive and a book sale, and we'll be raising money and collecting books for the Barron Literacy Council and for the Barron area schools, with the idea of Bring Books Home Barron County. You can come to the library and get books, but how about creating your own library at home so that you have things to read to your family and with each other and to discuss. So imagine your own home library. So encouraging people to have books in their homes and to be reading is what this comes about with. Finally, wrap up. Our budget is about $200 for this promotional campaign, about $100 in printing costs, and about $100 in ads for the different events and activities. Who's responsible will this be? Well, creating these promotional materials is SQ Web Productions, which is my business to do online presence, but also do promotional materials. The printing and distribution will be the responsibility of the library staff. And in August, we'll evaluate that, and that will be the library directors, the children's librarian, and the summer staff, and any other staff involved in the summer program to evaluate and see if we have met our goals of increasing 5% over what we did last year. Well, thank you for listening to this. Thank you for seeing the promotional materials. I will have this in the promotional plan. The director will be receiving all of this in JPEG file and PDF files so that the materials can start being printed. And I think we will have a great promotion going for our summer reading program. Get ready, set, let's read.